Hello, everybody, and welcome to Module 2 here. For this module, we'll be looking at the next step after being introduced to financial accounting. So, basically, the debit and credit system, how T accounts work, how journal entries work. Essentially, what happens normally under software now is that if you make a journal entry or input data in some other way, the software itself, it keeps track of the account balances, right? So debit, credit balance, and any changes and all of that. So you can definitely look that up if you command the software to report to you. So what used to be the case, just updating your own books, is now mainly done by software. So you get an interesting idea of how everything works, and that's what your assignment one will also be about. It will be about understanding and applying your knowledge to the full accounting cycle. So going through that process. In this video, I want to focus on module two, the engagement assessment. And the reason for that is the modules are kind of set up the same way. So once you've gone through module one and done the quiz, you'll be ready to go through module two. And the only difference is now we have the discussion at the end, right? I kind of had placed the introduction at the very start of the module um, to encourage you to do that first and engage with each other. Now, for the other modules, we'll have the discussion at the end of the module. So, after you go to the module, just reflect on your own work experience and maybe something that you aspire to do as well. Which business or industry interests you, right? And why it's exciting for you and what might be interesting about the accounting in this industry. So it's not really a technical question. You can maybe think about, based on what you know, what might be interesting. What might be some assets that the business might have? What might be some liabilities, right? What might you see on the income statement in terms of profit and loss, right? So just kind of look into something you're interested in or you already know and discuss accounting concepts, accounting practices, right? Receivables, payables, what might be some policies around those, right? Sales, expenses, right? So just be creative with that. Now, this is how all your um, discussion would be graded. Basically, you have a response to the prompt, which is about 250 words. Again, not too picky, right? If you get up to 200 word, that could be good enough. But try not to go too far over or too far under. And then that's the first half of your mark out of four, right? You want to demonstrate that you have good comprehension, you've reflected on your knowledge, and the responsive comments is also worth two. And this is only about 50 words, right? So again, not too worried about you going a little bit over. 50 words is not very much, but you can talk about what you thought about somebody else's post and how your own, like add your own 2 cents to it. So those are the discussions. They're not too much work each week, but again, it's something to do. It gets added on to your weekly quiz. So just keep up with that, and also be aware that there will be heavier assignments coming, heavier assessments. So remember to budget your time, especially in the middle and the end of the course. All right, I'll leave it there.